Hello, welcome to my channel, A Blast Budget. And if you're new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and that notification bell so you're notified that I am budgeting. Before I get started, if you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for coming back to budget with me and support me during this financial journey as I navigate through how to make my money stretch through the month. And to all of my viewers, I hope after this video, you will consider subscribing.
Vibes on vibes, I'm a ticking dynamite. I blow your candle light. You know I'm just that type. No, them no fit kill my vibe. Them no fit kill my vibe. Them no fit kill. Them no fit kill. Them no fit kill my eyes. Man said, follow the stars. Yeah, you shall find her. It's a bad vibe. If you hit your enemies shine. If you're not a friend of me, enter the light. Cause you can never kill my vibe. But there is no sacrifices. Everything won't take.
In today's video, we are going to go ahead and look at our August paycheck budget tracker. And this is for week number 4. This is our last week of August. And then we're going to just go ahead and close out the whole month of August. So we're going to go ahead and get started. Our paycheck date was for the week of the 25th all the way through the 31st. And we're going to start with the inflow section. So for rollover number 1, we actually did roll over the $46.98. For account number 2, we did actually roll over the $243.78. And we did receive source number 3's income at $9.91. So altogether, our inflow total is $300. We are now going to go ahead and look at our fixed expenses that we had for week 4. I thought that we did not have any fixed expenses, but I am subscribed to WW, which is Weight Watchers, and that did come out on the 25th, and that was $11. I did get a month free, so that's why I kind of forgot about Weight Watchers, and I don't even be tracking on my app. I need to start using my app because I don't use my app. I hear anybody in the background. That's my daughter laughing at me. Look, she's gone now. Yeah, get up out of here. So yeah, I don't even track on my Weight Watchers app, y'all. I need to start getting back on that because I am paying for that. So our fixed expenses together total was $11, and we had a leftover of $289.67. So now we're going to just go ahead and move down to our variable expenses for week 4. So for our variable expenses, we had a leftover of $289.67. So for gas this week, we only spent $39.72. Household, we went over budget by $4.76. So we spent $104.76. For me, food out, we spent $0. For me, I spent $8.60. I had to get my transcripts from my university, my official ones, not unofficial, but my official ones. I had to pay $8.60 for my official transcripts because I am graduated already, so I'm going to need my transcripts to apply for other positions. My daughter received $20. My son received $5.09. Miscellaneous received $0. And for groceries, we spent $15.27. So altogether, our variable expense total was actually $193.44. That gave us a leftover of $96.23. So we just went around over here to our extra savings. We had actually $96.23. We had more than what we budgeted to roll over for September. So for account number 1, we actually had $56.89 to start September. And for account number 2, we had $39.34 to start September in account number 2. So altogether, our savings total was $96.23. That gave us a leftover of $0. So this is a look at week number 4. We had a couple of variable expenses that was not budgeted for but actually came out. So it is what it is. Now we are going to go ahead and look at our debt payment plan. Okay, so now we are looking at our August debt payment plan. So we're going to go ahead and get started with our debt payment plan. So we have creditors. We have a Ford that we're still paying on. Our balance is now $5,118.18. we're almost done with this car payment, and we should be done by the end of this year. Best Buy, we have $111.78 still left. This is for my Apple Watch. I did pay Target off, so we have a zero balance for Target. And for Discover, I did use my Discover credit card, and we have a balance of $104.72. So altogether, our total debt payments this month was $470.20. We're going to now look at our monthly debt progress for the month of August. So for the month of August, last month, which was July, we had a debt balance of $5,637.38. This month, our total debt balance is $5,384.39. Our total debt monthly progress was only $252.99. So a total debt monthly progress percentage of 4.5%, which is very good. So we're going to now go ahead and just take a look at the overall debt progress. The total debt that we started with in 2022 was $23,170.40. This month's total debt balance is $5,384.39. So our overall debt progress that we've paid off since 2022 has been $17,786.01. So that's an overall debt progress of 77%, which is very fantastic. Our debt is going to be whittling away, but we are going to be adding a mortgage next year, so it's going to go back up. So anyway, this is a look at the debt payment plan. So now we're just going to go ahead and take a look at where did our money go for August. I did take the extra pages out because next year the Budget Mom is not using the other Where Did My Money Go worksheet, so I just took them out just to get used to not using them when I do my budget next year, because I am still going to use the same budget book. I'm just not going to print out the pages that she's not using for the next year with her new Budget by Paycheck workbook. So we are now looking at Where Did My Money Go for August, our monthly category breakdown. So when we started the month of August, we started with $688.17. We had an earned income of $1,095.41. We had other income come in at $632, and we used $779 worth of savings. So altogether, our total monthly inflow for the month of August was $3,194.58. So now we're going to go ahead and just take a look at our overall budget categories, what we budgeted, what we spent, and so forth. So for the rent, my portion was $169. For utilities this month, we only spent $274.39. So that we were under budget by $25.61. We're on budget for rent. It was 5% of our total monthly inflow. For the utilities, it was 9% of our total monthly inflow. So for our insurance, we were under budget. We spent $329.71. We were under budget by 29 cents. And that was 10% of our total monthly info for insurance. For monthly subscriptions, we were over budget by $6.52. We spent $86.52. That's because I added the Weight Watchers this month and it did clear my account. So that's why it's over budget. That was 3% of our total monthly inflow. Yearly subscriptions, we spent $399.81. This includes my registration for my car, the fee that they charge you to pay the registration at the kiosk, and this consists of my driver's license and the fee that they charge you to swipe your card at the DMV to get your license. So it's a whole bunch of fees associated with a payment now. These people think they slick by charging us fees just to pay a payment. Like, come on now. It's already bad enough y'all getting the money. Now y'all want to charge us to get the money? So, anyways, that's what happened with the yearly subscription this month in August. For debt, we went over budget. We spent $470.20. So we were over budget by $40.20 for debt, and that was 15% of our total monthly inflow. And for the yearly subscriptions, that was 13% of our total monthly inflow that went towards the yearly subscriptions. For gas, I spent $237.99. So we were under budget in gas this month of August at $2.01. And that was 7% of our total monthly inflow that went towards gas. For household, we only spent $128.67. So we were under budget by $71.33. And that was 4% of our total monthly inflow. For me, I spent $207.87. I was under budget by $92.13. That was 7% of our total monthly inflow. For my daughter, she spent $136. That we were under budget for her by $114.04. $114.00. That was 4% of our total monthly inflow. Okay, so for son, he spent $33.09. And he was under budget by $216.91, and that was only 1% of our total monthly inflow. For miscellaneous, we spent $66.20. We were under budget by $73.80, and that was 2% of our total monthly inflow. For savings deposited, we only were able to save $152, so we were under budget by a whole $100, and that was 5% of our total monthly inflow. For tithing, we spent $59. We were under budget by $1, and that was 2% of our total monthly inflow. For savings spent, we spent $160 worth of savings. We were under budget by $100, and that was 5% of our total monthly inflow. For my car wash / car accessories, we spent $10.74. So we were under budget by $29.26. This is wrong, so I'm gonna have to go back and fix that. For food out, we spent $58.63, so we were under budget by $61.37, and that was 2% of our total monthly inflow. Let me go ahead and just do this manually, because I do get my information from my Excel version of the Budget by Paycheck workbook. It does the math for you automatically. So I really don't even do the math when I'm closing out. I just copy what I see in my Excel spreadsheet. So let me go ahead and just do the math real quick. Okay, so I know. Okay, so our total that we spent for the month of August was $3,098.35. Our September start balance is $96.23. So if you add these two up, that equals the total monthly inflow for August. So as you can see, the color green, that means we were under budget. We were under budget by a lot this month, and over budget. We're over budget with 3 categories this month, and on budget, we were on budget with 1 category this month. So this is a look at our August closeout. The whole month of August is closed out now. I feel pretty good about where my money went this month, even though we have I used a lot of savings this month, but next month everything should be leveling out with the income. So we are still in the green with money. So I'd like to thank you all so much for joining me today in this budget with me, and until next time, you guys take care. Bye bye.
Everything was taken, you have to make it. Vibe killer, me I no go take shit.